Free socks. Free socks.
That was the wrong one, people. I hit the wrong one. Son of a gun. I hit the wrong one. Ha! I hit the wrong one. This is Steeler talk, and I hit the wrong goddamn thing. My bad. Shit. Okay, hey guys, how you guys doing? It's Friday night. I just did a Triple B Experience show, and I had the whole friggin' system going. I'm on the right channel, but I hit the wrong one. So, yeah, dude, everybody, hey, Afton. The reason why I'm doing this, I put an invite out to Shane. He's still recovering. He's still sick. I put out a thing if he wanted to come on and talk some Steelers football, because there's a lot of shit going down, guys. Dude, this stuff with Kevin Adams is crazy, man. I had an altercation on my Facebook because I posted it. And it went like Kevin Adams actually responded on my Facebook because I'm friends with him. I'm friends with his dad. And dude, Twitter world is just going crazy. And the Steelers are facing the Ravens. We've got some injuries that we can go over real quick. I don't know how long I'm going to be on, because my nephew turned 21, and at 11 o'clock, I have to go play taxi, I think. So I told him I would. I don't want to see him get in trouble. But, yeah, it was yesterday, you guys heard it, like Dino Tomlin, because I have – yeah, and I follow him on TikTok, but look, you can't say some of that stuff that he says on TikTok. Like, it gets you canceled. But I guess it doesn't get you canceled on TikTok. It would get you canceled everywhere else. But Kevin Adams, as we know, does, I don't know the whole logistics. All as I know is he hasn't been happy with the way the Steelers have been playing lately. I mean, I understand that when you go to every game and you see that live, maybe it just puts a thing in your stomach that makes you upset. Hey, Priority, how you doing? Well, he wanted to fight. Dino Tomlin wanted to fight Jersey Jerry. He's not alone. What do you? What do you mean, Afton? That who's not alone? Is that what Dino has said stuff about that? Neanderthals. I don't know what he's talking about. Oh yeah. Everybody. I'm telling you, everybody. I don't know anybody that is liking what's going on or liking what happened this past weekend when we faced the Buffalo Bills. There isn't anybody that I've talked to. Nobody, and I do mean nobody, is not liking what's going on. Well, he does say some comments. He just says he just thinks he's, I don't know. I give everybody their due, being young and stuff, but I mean, I have it on my Facebook. Like here. Yeah, we beat ourselves. That was the worst I seen Josh Allen play against the Steelers in his career. We didn't capitalize. But also, too, we got some injuries. We got some injuries that I've seen. And the Ravens got some injuries, too. So, and we got some bad news. Ramsey didn't practice today, but he's probably getting rested. And Kyle Duggar and Joey Porter. Duggar has a hand injury and Porter has an elbow issue. So we got to worry about that. Rogers, TJ, and Patrick Queen came back to practice. Okay, so the Ravens have ruled out 2 defenders against the Steelers. Wait a minute. Ruled out. Okay, hold on. They're getting healthier. It says, welcome back 2 key defenders to practice Tuesday. Linebacker Travius Robinson and safety Ardarius Washington. But that's not what I'm looking at. Lamar Jackson did not. That was Tuesday. He didn't play. That's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for. That was the wrong thing. He practiced today. Maybe I'm behind. But yeah, I mean, I was getting back to my Facebook about how it went crazy yesterday. Because I thought I got called a kid by somebody. Because actually, on my Facebook, Kevin Adams responded to a radio morning guy from Pittsburgh who posted on my Facebook, on my personal Facebook page. And I will get it here in a second. I will get it here in a second. Let me find it here. Oh, hey, by the way, can I do that? No, I got the wrong thing on. Yep, I got the wrong channel. Wrong channel. So geez. That sucks. Okay. Just give me a second here. I'm trying to promote too at the same time. So I appreciate you guys for letting me do this. Gosh darn it. Nothing's working. Nothing working that I'm doing. You know what I mean? You ever have that when it's a little icy. It's a little icy up here. Oh, man. I don't. Well, you got Ben calling him out. You got Debo. You got Ryan Clark. Oh, geez. You have a lot of Steelers. At time, what I'm watching, Steelers make me feel I'm watching the wrong channel. Washington is out. Everybody else is unspecified. I'll know more Sunday. Because this was a spur of the moment thing, me getting on. I hope it's not 14 inches. So, yeah, I got to. Well, yeah. So hopefully everybody's doing good. This is a Friday night unexpected Steeler podcast. We're going to talk Steelers a little bit here. The big talk is Tomlin's kid calling out Steeler podcasters. Jesus, I tried to get him on the show. I did. I messaged him on his TikTok, and I'm like, hey, you want to come on the show? But I think he's probably got PR guy, so he ain't coming. You know, me and Shane would be drilling him questions, and that's all we need. You know what I mean? But that would be great. I would try to get him on. I tried to get Kevin Adams on too. So, because I mean, it was crazy yesterday when I was at work when all that stuff went down, when he had that video and he was doing that. And I'm like, come on, man. I mean, look, he's just everybody and their brothers, like, you know what I mean? He was booed. I mean, it is, if the Steelers win Sunday, it's everybody will forget about it. You know, we would be nice to Dino. Well, I mean, I'd get him on the show, see if he can get me a couple 3X. He has some clothing attire. I'd wear a hoodie. I could go for a good hoodie. But I feel, guys, and let me get your guys' opinion. And I said this today to a couple people, and I actually told the girl at the comic book store and the guy, because they were talking about the Steelers, and I'm like, well, if we can hold Derrick Henry under 70 yards, we will win. I like what you're saying, Afton. I do like what you're saying. I'm going to get, I mean, especially if he wants to fight Jersey Jerry. Jersey Jerry, I think he's asthmatic. I think he's out of shape. I mean, anybody ever saw him? I mean, he's out of shape. You know, sure, he's defending his dad, but if my dad was a Steeler coach and we haven't won a playoff game, I'm like, hey, Dad, you better do something. But do you guys think that if you've seen his TikTok and the way he talks, do you think that Tomlin doesn't tell him to knock it off like he tells a lot of Steelers to knock? Because there's a lot of Steelers that are coming out of the woodwork and saying that it's the locker room culture is not good. That's just my opinion. I actually talked to the kid at the comic book store and said that their high school played Dino's high school, and he thought he was all that in a bag of chips. Yeah, I can see his approach being bad. But I mean, look, this is a big game. And I'm trying to get to the comments that were mentioned. Because I was actually, look, I know Kevin Adams personally, and he's a good guy. Like, seriously, I drank beer with him. His dad's been to my house. Like, I know the family personally. I was just at his dad's house like about 5 weeks ago. You know what I mean? He actually let Swamp Cadillac actually perform at his house, which Swamp Cadillac will be performing at Muggs Tavern December 19th. And I'm going to show you some videos and some footage on halftime of them performing during halftime on Sunday's live stream. I just do TikTok. I mean, I get a lot of Steelers stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I saw something today about the all-time Steelers offense, and that would be something that me and Shane could do, because we're still doing that GOAT stuff. You know, of all the members, we're going to do that. You know, and pick the GOAT of the Steelers. But let me get back to what I was talking about, because this is an impromptu show today. It's an impromptu because I just did a wrestling show and I fucked up my fucking intro, because people are going to be like, what the hell's going on? So just bear with me here. Okay, so let me get to the comments here. If I can find the comments that started all this controversy on my social media. And I did post it. I fell asleep during a Survivor Series. I thought it was terrible. That's what I talked about on my okay. Here's what I wrote, guys, and you tell me if whatever. Okay. I said this is the one thing I did. I said I wrote to Dino Tomlin to come on a Steelers Dynasty podcast to talk about this situation. Dino, come on and have a chat. Steeler Nation is going crazy. Every Steeler fan has a right to express their opinion about what's going on. I have a podcast, so I can get a podcast. So I can get a podcast to make sure we can actually talk about our opinions. 3 people talked but this is and we finally seen the true colors of Pickens. Pickens had a scathing Twitter on Sherman, and his coach told him to knock it off. Yeah, it was shitty that Cena lost, but he actually made Dominic pretty good. Wait, what happened to my thing? Oh, okay. Okay, this is what I wrote. Dino Tomlin wants to box or fight or whatever with Kevin Adams. This is what I wrote, and I tagged Kevin Adams in this, who was a diehard Steeler fan and a good dude. He throws the best fucking tailgate parties that I ever been to. He has a platform calling out Mike Tomlin. He spends his own money going to games home and away. Oh, Shane's on the phone. Hey, how you doing, Shane? No, that's okay, Shane. Hey, I just see if you wanted to come on. Oh, that's okay. I'm doing Steeler stuff now. Yeah, I'm talking about the Dino Tomlin situation. Yeah, you don't have to come on long. I just figured I didn't know if you were sleeping, but yeah, we're talking live on the thing. So I just sent you a thing. So yeah, come on. Okay, bye. Okay, Shane's coming on. But anyway, I just sent him a thing. Okay, this is what I said. He has a platform calling out Mike Tomlin. I better get my headphones on so I can fucking talk here. He has a platform calling out Mike Tomlin. He spends his own money going to games home and away, which he went to Ireland, goes everywhere, does whatever. Tomlin is getting a ton of heat. Is Dino going to fight all the Steelers nation that wants his dad to go? That's what I wrote. I understand it's your dad, Dino, but the truth is the truth. This is just unreal, Steelers nation. Dino has more fight than our defense did against the Bills this past Sunday. That's a huge problem. That's what I wrote. You guys think I'm out of line? I mean, sometimes, hey, what's up? So, do you think I'm out of line, guys? I mean, really? I mean, I could be. Sometimes I do. Okay, thank you. So, here's what I got that actually comments on howdy. So yeah, this is what I got. I got 41 comments on that. Thanks, Devil. I try. I'm not looking. I got Patrick Canadian Bacon, who's a wrestler, said it starts at the top. Justin McGonigal, who does Steeler parties and stuff, he said Dino's a clown. Okay, and Sylvia Short said Tomlin just stands there and try to look pretty, she said. Okay, now this is where it gets heated, people. This is where it gets heated. Now, this guy named Daryl Grandy, who is, I think he's a Pittsburgh morning radio guy. He says, was Adams that clout-chasing troll kid who bought the sell the team billboard and had to run in with the random dude about his cyber truck. Oh, hey, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, welcoming to the show to discuss this is special field correspondent and the host of West Virginia Mountaineer Mafia, Shane Stodmiller. Hi, Shane.
You saved me from a movie about Zac Efron and Nicole Kidman.
I'm glad.
Yeah, thank you.
Glad. Now, I was reading this stuff that I did on my Facebook, and this is a impromptu Steel Dynasty podcast Friday night show because I'm going to have to go pick up my nephew here at 11 o'clock. But I was talking about what I wrote on Facebook, which you saw.
Yes.
I was actually, everybody says welcome, Shane. This is Daryl Grandy. He's a morning radio personality in Pittsburgh. Okay. He said, was Adams that clout chasing troll kid who bought the sell the team billboard and had to run in with the random dude about his cyber truck where he came off like an infinite bigger a-hole than the random dude ever could hope to. Yeah, calling him a good dude, because that's what I said he is, because he is. I know him personally. Calling him a good dude seems like a stretch. Doesn't exactly come across as one by any stretch. And then I got 32 replies. Hey, Black Magic. Hey, it's the gangbang guys. What's up? Okay, here we go. I got 32 replies. Okay, Kevin Adams responded. Kevin
Kevin
Adams.
Adams responds to Dino's.
He responded to Daryl Grandy, the radio guy. He says, and he tagged Daryl Grandy on Facebook.
Okay.
Daryl, are you upset that social media is something that I do for fun and you do radio and social media for a living and you're irrelevant? And I'm better at it than you. I bought the billboard because the fan base is fed up. Did you miss where they chanted "Fire Tomlin" Sunday? Just because you don't like the message doesn't mean it's wrong. And yeah, some douche gave me the finger for the car I drive, and I let him hear about it. But based on the interactions I've had with you, I can only assume you'd be just like that guy. So I'm sure that's why it hurt you anyway. Enjoy your irrelevant career. And then, because Daryl called him a kid and shit, you know what I mean? And his boy, look, and I go, hey, Daryl, I know him personally. He's a good guy. He's built his platform, definitely loves the Steelers. He's just not happy at how they're playing, and he puts his money where his mouth is. You know, I said, why don't you say something to Dino Tomlin about it? That's what I said. Because Dino's on his TikTok saying stuff that would get everybody canceled. Really. Because I do follow him. I mean, I can see, you know, people are calling out his dad. I mean, that's understandable. You know, I mean, and people are just chiming in. They're like, Bubba's going to be defensive coordinator. I said, look, I can't be the Steelers defensive coordinator unless it's Madden, and I'm not very good. And I can't believe he wanted to fight Jersey Jerry, who has an inhaler and is way more out of shape than all of us put together. You know? But yeah, that's what I was at. And that happened yesterday afternoon. And I work with his brother. I work with Kevin's brother at work. And I'm like, hey, Josh, your brother just fucking got fucking Tomlin's kid fucking wants to fight him. He goes, no way. I go, yeah. So, I mean, look, everybody has a right to talk and bitch. Like, I mean, let me see here. We got, bring in John Gruden.
Oh, my God.
I don't know about that.
Oh, my God. Priority one. I would absolutely love that. That would be.
Well, what would you have him do? He'd be an offensive coordinator.
Bring him in as the head coach.
You'd bring him as the head coach?
He's a fucking nut. I love that guy. He's like, he's almost as good as Mike Leach. God rest Mike Leach's soul.
Uh-huh.
But Mike Leach, I just watched another thing on him today.
I met Kevin on X. I thought he was a jerk.
Oh, he's a jerk. Okay.
Well, I mean, hey, some people doesn't like his abrasiveness. He just tells it the way it is. I mean, I think he's a great guy. I know the whole family. Oh, I think the whole Tomlin family makes clothes. We appreciate you guys.
Yeah, I popped in, watched you guys.
I'll arm wrestle. Oh, we can do that for charity.
Thumb wrestle, leg wrestle.
Well, hey, what do you think about this? Marcus Freeman from Notre Dame. I don't think. Look, it's not happening. It's not happening. Gruden has been passed by too.
Yeah, but Gruden's old school. He's not.
I would love an offensive guru here because I've seen some actual video against the Buffalo Bills that Jonnu Smith ran the wrong route and he didn't listen to Aaron Rodgers, and that could be a problem. And I think that's a bigger problem than we know.
Every game, there's 3 or 4 blown assignments that could cost.
And what do you think, Shane, about the just Pat Freiermuth is like fucking Amelia Earhart? Like he's fucking invisible. Like
rubbing sticks together on an island all by himself.
Yeah, he's out there waiting for football, and he's fucking like Tom Hanks in Castaway. Wilson.
Talking about football.
That'll never ever happen. I don't think anything. I think this game, if we win, everybody's going to forget this whole week. I mean, really, everybody's going to forget. If we lose, it's just going to throw more fucking logs on the fire.
I don't know. If we lose, I'm just gonna have the banana do the rest of the fucking shows. I can't do it.
But look, we are just not executing right. And our defense, if Derrick Henry rushes under 75 yards, we'll win this game. We cannot let him go over 100, because he goes over 100, he's going to go. He's almost to 1,000. The last 2 games he rushed against the Steelers have been backbreaking. I mean, it's just, that's bad. And Lamar is not. I think if we pressure Lamar, I think we'll be okay. But also too, Shane, like TJ Watt has to show up. This is a big game. Yeah, he's been invisible too. Ralph, how you doing? Yeah, you're absolutely right.
On the bright side, who has been the bright spot of the Steelers team this year that you just like, wow, I'm so glad this guy is stepping up? I have someone in mind.
Well, when they were 4-1 before they went on a
he's even played well when they've been bad.
Well, look,
Herbig.
Herbig has.
Yeah.
But also too, Kenneth Gainwell has been a plus.
Gainwell's the offensive MVP.
But you can't have your running back be your number. Look, you can't have your running back be your number one receiver. It just right. That's true. That's why I tell people to call people on the phone. Yeah, Lamar is banged up. He's got a toe injury. Zach Flowers only has 1 touchdown. I just feel that we get the ball first. I feel we get the ball first because getting the ball in the second half has not been our status quo in the last 2 games.
Well, Ralph, both coordinators are going to go, because that's a little bit of a shield for Tomlin. If but you have to think, guys, and I'm
with you. Herbig is the MVP. I'll tell you what, the MVP would probably be Herbig, or Troy Fautanu has only let 1 up sack so far. So, and Ralph says, Nick, so that's 2 for Herbig plus you. Devil says the boss. And he says Arthur Smith has to go.
Now, did you hear that they're in the next 2 years?
Okay.
All the fields have to be compliant with a certain specification, which lends me to believe that Philadelphia and Pittsburgh will have to go to some sort of different type of surface.
Because they shouldn't have the high school playoffs and championships probably at the game.
Well, year they had them in Altoona and stuff. I don't think they had them at Heinz Field.
Well, they having a college game before an NFL game is probably not the smartest thing to do.
Right, and they had Miami. They had that Miami Pitt game right before it. Just the fact that you're sharing that stadium with another team.
Mm-hmm. It should. Not too many other NFL teams are sharing their stadium with high school and college
and not
teams.
Too many Power 5 schools such as Pitt, Power 4, I should say.
Right.
So they have to share.
I mean, I have to recant what I said, because the whole year I've been like, oh, I wish they would have had Pickens. And then Pickens last night showed his true fucking colors. And now Dallas is, look, I understand that's what we got and that's what you're going to get. But also, too, look, I just think a lot of NFL players are just over the top divas anyway. And you have to have, it's like a juicer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You want to juice everything, all the ability out of him and get what you can get out of him before that lemon goes bad or any type of juice goes bad.
Ralph, they used to have the high school, but Avonworth played Mechanicsburg. I think they played tomorrow or they played today. Avonworth did. I know terrible. Farrell lost to some Lehigh Valley school. Farrell lost. Farrell's team is up towards Hermitage, and they're called the Steelers also.
Well, you're right. See, Cowboys fans love him because he's producing. If he's not producing, they won't love him. But also, too, last night their defense is shit the bed, and then the Lions came back and just pounded the offensive rock against the Cowboys. And I thought the Detroit Lions were a little shaky. but we will see him in a couple of weeks. We'll see him in a couple of weeks. Yeah, and you're right, Afton. That's one game. See how he responds. If he shows up next week and gets 2 touchdowns and 120 yards, people are going to forget what he fucking wrote to Sherman. You know, I mean, he just lambasted Sherman on his Twitter because the coach already reprimanded him already. So would you see, if this was a Steelers thing, would you see Tomlin reprimanded him that quickly?
No, guys. They say he's a cheerleader, not a disciplinarian.
Branch tours. Ouch. He's out.
Oh, Brian Branch did.
Okay, well, going to Detroit is something. Can the Steelers defense stop? You know what, though? You don't know what Steeler team's going to show up. That's the problem here.
It's like sometimes sometimes they're in sync, you know. It's just like all of a sudden, it's like when you take your car to the mechanic and it stops making that fucking sound. That's what's going to happen. You're going to be like,
would be like the Colts game.
It's supposed to be blown up.
I'm like, you know,
what's happening?
Hey, we go up 17-3 against the Ravens. Just say Aaron Rodgers
21 in the fourth quarter.
Well, I didn't say that. I didn't want to finish with that because Aaron Rodgers had everybody at his house for cake. I wonder if they saw his wife. I wonder if his wife cut the cake.
I think Aaron Rodgers is a little bit thin now. I don't think he has a lot of cake.
He had a cake. They were watching film, but also too, lack of maturity is a problem. Yeah, that happens
with this show here.
This show's I mean, this is
maturity.
Hey, Dawn, how you doing? Tomlin would have still kept it in house. I don't know, Burr. I remember Tomlin when Antonio Brown went Facebook Live in the locker room. And Tomlin said, we're going to go up to New England and kick their ass. And we got our asses kicked. And I don't think AB got any trouble for that.
No.
That was a sign right there. That was not a good sign. And look, whenever he does, whatever he does, okay, and now you got all these big names. You got Pittsburgh media. There isn't anybody that I talk to now. There isn't anybody that is thinking the Steelers is going to win. There isn't anybody thinking the Steelers is going to get to the playoffs. And everybody is tired. And then here's me like, we're going to beat the Ravens.
Well, here's the thing. The big problem is not only when Bubba flips the switch and says it's over, pack it in. But
Sybil,
when that locker room doesn't think they're going to win, so
Sybil, wasn't that a movie or something? Yeah. I just don't think they execute, Shane. I just don't think that the offense. Adam Thielen, dude, he's 35 years old. They think he's the second coming of Jesus.
If he can catch a couple balls,
if he can catch a ball in the middle of the flat, in the middle of the field, which they should have been throwing all fucking season, like I guarantee you this, Shane. I guarantee you this. When this season is done, Aaron Rodgers is going to fucking light. Look, it was great working with Tomlin, but we could have did this and we should have done that, and we didn't do it. It's going to come. He's going to fucking spill. I mean, you got Big Ben. Big Ben. Ben just looking.
Ryan Clark is still tickling Tomlin's balls though.
Oh, is he now? Is he back?
A little bit, but he still said he's like, Harrison's my friend. He went a little hard in the paint, but is he wrong? I was like, what? So that kind of like, yeah, maybe Tomlin.
That's true. They suck. We just don't need to suck any better.
That is absolutely true. You can suck and still lose, you know.
As long as you don't swallow, you're fucking good. If you swallow, you're done. You can suck all you want. But when you swallow,
that's
when you swallow, you're done.
Yep.
Steelers ain't swallowing. That's my motto. We don't swallow.
Unless it's Iron City. Iron City and Christmas cookies. That's what we take down.
Ooh, what kind of Christmas cookies?
Jesus, no, don't get me down that fucking rabbit hole. Just got my
Do
appetite back tonight.
you consider chocolate chip cookies Christmas cookies?
No.
What? I love chocolate chip cookies.
I love peanut butter cookies, but they're not fucking Christmas cookies.
Well, what about if you sprinkle like red stuff on them?
You have Santa taking a shit on them, I guess. I don't know.
Uh-oh. Dawn says
Dawn's
this is
on.
big. Dawn says
Oh,
this is big. Steelers are winning.
Dawn, you better go with FanDuel. Put that $10 down and be a millionaire.
Yeah. Dizzy, I agree with you. This is the year of inconsistency. I totally agree with you.
I am Dizzle.
I have never seen I have never seen this. Look, usually the Steelers don't beat fucking good teams. We get beat by good teams and we fucking get beat by bad teams, and we're just happy maybe to pull one out. We pulled all them out.
We're getting so stretched for content to keep it positive. I was down there at Sam's Club by the Butler Taco Bell, and I saw this woman walk around. She had to be on meth because it was cold as shit, and she looked warm and happy. And I was like, I should eat Taco Bell, take a shit in the parking lot. She could tell.
Well, I went to Chipotle. What the fuck? No, I mean Chipotle. I went to Chipotle, not Chipotle. And I tell you what, it was $15.
Yeah, Chipotle. That's where my kids eat. That's the.
That's where the college kids are. Oh, let me tell you this story, America. Let me tell you this story, Shane.
Yep.
This will make you fucking laugh because I told it on the experience.
I need it.
I'm going to tell it on this one. Okay. I left the comic book store because I always get paid. I always buy my comic book store. I ran into Cable. He was getting a comic book, So, oh, wait, you're wrong because spitters are quitters. Oh, well, anyway, I never heard that one before, but it Afton said the same thing.
That should be my shirt.
I had to use the restroom. I had to go take a piss. I'm just being honest. I drink a lot of water. Yeah. I'm 54. So I went to Burger King. So I hurried up and pulled into Burger King just to take a piss. I'm that guy. I'm like, I'm not gonna. It's not like I'm 20 years old and I could pull over and go behind a tree because then I'd probably get in trouble. So I pull in, and these two young kids were standing outside of Burger King.
Okay.
And I get out of my Bronco, and they're like, "Oh, you're not Adam." I go, "Adam." I go, "I'm not Adam." I go, how old are you kids? They're like, "Oh, we're 16. I go, "Holy fuck, you just made my week, buddy." They thought I was their buddy who was fucking Adam. I'm like, I got great fucking hair. So I went to take a pic. I got back. I come back. They're still sitting there waiting for their buddy Adam, who looks like me, but fucking 50 years younger. So I go, guys, I can't wait. I said, "You made my week." I said, "I'm going to call my wife." I said, "Man, I'm 54 years old." And then the kid goes, "Oh, wow, you look like you're like 30, like 30 years old." I go, "Holy fuck, kid, you made my fucking week. Thanks, guys. Have a great night." And I jumped in my Bronco and drove away. There was no way. I mean, but the week that I'm having, that was fucking funny as shit. And I call Tammy and I go, "Tammy, some kid I look like I'm 6 said I was 16. So that was my story. And it happened tonight. So yeah. Now those are all Christmas cookies. See, Shane, see what you started? Because any cookie, if it's what? I can't hear you.
That is true, Arm Brizzle. That is so true.
Yeah, so chocolate chips or whatever. Well, we'll see, Randy. I hope so. But yeah, I just wanted to come on tonight. It's Ravens week. I hate the Ravens still. Well, I there I am, hanging out with 16-year-old kids at Burger King. Load up the Bronco. Let's go get a case of Iron City and drive around town.
Let's go from Mickey D's to Mickey D's in Indiana.
Yeah. Oh, I hate the Ravens. Remember how excited Mike Wallace was? Which was he? Was he fast money or young? He was young money. He was young money. Oh, I used to drink all that all the time, man. I remember one
Mad Dog, yeah, all that.
I remember one time I drank a bottle of Mad Dog in one fucking gulp. Yeah, it was bad.
Well, thanks for getting me on for tonight. I had fun. That was a lot of fun.
Well, you're welcome, Shane. But so guys, I mean, I talked a little controversy.
Yep, a little
with
bit.
Kevin Adams. Kevin Adams' Twitter account, he's not on Twitter. I don't know what happened. I have no idea. But well, that Daryl guy said something about, I thought he called me a fucking kid. So I wrote back. I said, you better please tell me you're not calling me a kid. He's like, oh no, Bubba, you're a good dude. Well, fucking right. I know I'm a good dude. You know what I mean? Because I met him at a wrestling show.
Yeah.
He was in the wrestling business, but he's in his radio stuff.
Yeah.
You know, he might have gotten timed out. I don't know how Twitter works. But I mean, he's allowed to, we're all allowed to express our opinion. And like I say, I think if the Steelers stop Henry and under 75 yards, the Steelers will win. Lamar Jackson, hopefully we get him. We have to sack him and keep him contained. Oh, is that what happens? Oh, okay. Okay. Somebody reported him then.
That sucks.
Well, that's terrible. That's god awful. Yeah. But they didn't report Dino on TikTok's a little different maybe then, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, wait, what's that? Sent me a notice an hour ago informing me. Oh, was it the year in review, Randy?
Yeah.
The year in review, because my number one show on YouTube was fucking Steelers Nation Australia.
Oh, okay. Yeah, me. Yeah. Mine was Golden Bachelor and Dance with the Stars.
On YouTube?
No, just I'm just joking.
Oh, okay. It was all Steeler podcasts.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah, and Shane, you'll be ready. You'll be 100% for because Sunday's live stream could be.
I'm ready to go Sunday. Today's like I turned the corner. Like I'm actually feel like a normal person, had an appetite. I just don't want to come tomorrow to your thing and get anybody that's sick that's elderly.
I understand.
You know what I mean?
I will tell Tammy.
It's been like 10 days solid of being sick. I miss Thanksgiving stuff, so I don't want to. I don't want to get anybody sick.
I know.
But every 3 or 4 years, I get it, and I'll be good for a while.
Well, it'll be.
I got to stop licking doorknobs. That's the thing.
Well, yeah, quit doing that because that's not good.
Yeah,
I always have hand sanitizer.
Glass pains. I just sit there and rub my face.
Well, Tammy always, even when I do the pump gas and stuff, I got to use hand sanitizer. Yeah, Tammy always instilled that to me because I guess I was Captain Caveman and I just do stuff.
Tastes like diesel fuel.
Well, I mean, I did the experience show for a half hour, talked wrestling, and
I was listening to that. Then I was making some food for Mitch.
Well, I gotta get back. It's hard to juggle 6 and 7 2 channels.
Well, I want to ask you to chat. I mean, we could do a 15 or 45-minute show every Friday. That'd be fun. I don't care.
Dude, if we could do shows every day and retire from our jobs, because I see little kids making $300,000 a year, and they're not even as funny as you and me. But I'm not on Twitch.
We live some wild, hard lives between the two of us, you know.
Well,
I can't believe I just have a cold and not like some sort of like
something else,
like my ears falling off.
Like remember the villain in RoboCop when they went into that sludge?
Right, and it just melted them. Yeah.
Did you see that they made a RoboCop statue?
That's dumb.
Yeah.
I wasn't a big RoboCop fan, though.
Oh, number 3. Oh, wow. Hey.
What? Who was number 2 and number 1, Afton?
I don't care. Our show never even come up on mine because I quit watching our stuff because I'm my worst critic. You know, and I don't want to. Sometimes I don't want to fact find stuff.
I have to admit, I give myself a thumbs up every now and then.
Friday shows are good. Not much Steelers content on.
Yeah,
you mean there's not a lot of Steelers shows not a Steeler podcast on Friday.
No.
Oh, okay.
It'd be a good time to do it. But anyways.
Oh, Steel Curtain #1, gossip, rumor, and innuendo. Is that a wrestling show? Or is that like a pop culture show?
I couldn't even spell innuendo. If you said, Shane, here's $10,000 spell innuendo, I'd be like,
I'd have spelled it wrong too. Yeah, mine was Mark, Steeler Nation Australia, Steelers Syndicate. You could only see it one time. Oh, it's a crime show.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you can only see it one time, and then it erases it. It's like the yearly thing.
Guys, I got to get back to my wife.
Yeah, I'm gonna
watching a Lifetime.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up and see Tammy, because at 11 o'clock I have to go play taxi, for my nephews, because my oldest nephews, TJ's taken out Vinnie Mac because he turned 21.
Oh, you're the Uber with the.
I'm the Uber with the goober, I guess, or the goober
with
the
Uber.
11,
I got to drive the Mitch's girlfriend home. So
my sister gets off work at 11:30 because we work in the same place, Helltown, USA, and I told her I'd help her out. And then tomorrow is going to be a long day. We have the memorial service tomorrow,
right.
And Butch is getting military honors. Like,
good. I was going to ask about that.
Yeah, the salute. And I have never seen that. I've never seen that live, and I don't know.
No? That's what I did for 15 months.
Did you? I didn't know that.
Point, we were attached to we would train with the old guard in DC. We didn't have caissons, and what caissons are the horses that draw the casket.
Okay.
But we had we had a firing party. We had the band. We had a bugler, and then we had
I'm not looking forward to this, because I will say this to everybody in the chat and everybody that I first time probably in my life that I'd rather go to work tomorrorow.
No.
And you know what I mean? I'd rather be, you know what I mean? So if I'm at work tomorrow, nothing would have happened. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
If I wasn't, man, I'd put my uniform on and render honors to Butch. I've done 400 of them. I know exactly what to do.
Well, God bless. God bless.
Probably have some VFW guys doing.
Well, yeah, his brother is John. John is taking care of it tomorrow.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Shane. I just don't know how
to do 3 a day when the Iraq War was going on. Most of the guys were older guys that didn't serve, but I was in. We were Time Magazine. We were taking pictures of us for the first.
Yeah, this is I've never
first veteran from graduated from West Point that died in 2000. End of 2003, we interned.
We had a family private viewing Wednesday, and Butch was married, and Debbie was 50, going over 56 years.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's a long time. So and then I said stuff on it, and I'll probably say the same thing. I was like, you know what? Sometimes you just got to call people up on the phone, or you got to go see people, or talk to your family, because everything happens very, very quickly. You know what I mean? And that's as quickly. And like I've seen a couple other serious situations.
Well, when you get to be middle-aged men like us, you look back and 20, 30 years goes really fast, and you just think we only have 20, 30 years ahead of us. So you want to utilize that time. But anyways, this has been a great show. All kinds of shit.
I'm still going to be taking the Steelers, though.
Okay, take the Steelers.
Taking the Steelers. But, guys, 12:30 Sunday. Get your jerseys on. It's for first place in the AFC North. Myself and Shane, we appreciate you guys. We are almost at 700. We're at like 668, so we got out of 666 because I don't want to have the devil anywhere near me. And we got about 325,000 views on this channel, and I have over 100,000 views on the Experience channel. So
we are a gift, and I'll tell you what a trick, chat. If you want to be funny, and Tyrone, I think you could do this too. Get Nana's phone, your grandma, your aunt, your cousin, your sister. Take their phone and subscribe. Steelers Dynasty on there. Click notification button. We'll come up and we'll scare the shit out of them. They don't know what to know what to think. Just saying.
And also too, we jumped on the gangbang show the other day, and thank you guys for. Yeah, I probably messed that up. I messed it. Huh?
Steelers gang.
Steelers gang bang. But we appreciate you guys inviting us on. They're a Steeler podcast. You know, they're trying to get subs. You know what I mean? And they're and yeah, Black Magic's from Texas, and they're from all over. And it's just another Steeler podcast, part of the community. And if we can help them out, because Mark helped us out, and we just want to pay it forward, because that's what we're all about. I mean, I feel that's, you know, the way it is, and go from there. So
Tyrone in the house, he's talking about talking trash.
Yep.
With the Steelers gang.
Talking trash with the Steelers gang bang, because we're winning. We're banging and ganging, baby.
That's not happening.
No, I know. I get a little excited. And I hate the Ravens. So, but Shane, thanks for coming on. And
we might do some more Friday shows just to keep, because
I mean,
so we have to talk about something.
Against Gasm. Well, yeah. Well, light is. I can't do any. Here's what happened, Shane. Before I got the Triple B Experience StreamYard stuff, because when it started, it was the Experience fucking intro, not the Dynasty. So everybody's like, and I tried to change it, and I don't know why I hit the wrong button. I have no idea. I didn't X out, and I went right into one show, right into another.
That's
and
crazy.
I didn't make it. Yeah, so it's going to be, I'm just going to whatever. So I'm just going to end the stream. The stream with the Steelers with a background. So, Shane, thanks for popping on. Everybody, thank you guys. Hit like and subscribe. We will see you guys. I'm not doing any podcasts tomorrow at all. I've done 5 tomorrow. I just can't. I'm all day long. I'm gonna go up and hang out with Tam for a little bit here before I play Uber driver. So love you, Shane. I'll see you Sunday,
guys.
Thank you so much. Hey, everybody, I'll see you. Have a good night, everybody. It's the experience ending, but hey, it's always an experience when you're talking with Shane and Bubba. Okay. Good night, everybody.